we can be cancer athletes. And it doesn't have to be triathlon and marathon. In fact, one of the centerpieces behind cancer athletics is walking and yoga, but built around a team approach. So we all know it's healthy to walk, and we all know we should walk more. But as we start walking regularly and with teammates, and whether it's run, walk, or yoga, or lifting weights, we have teammates who count on us. We count on each other. I can't miss practice because I know my teammates want to see me there. And they want to see me there looking strong and looking well. And when someone doesn't look strong or well, we're gathering around them to take care of them and making them stronger that way. So cancer athletics is something we can all do. And it changes the nature of our experience. It brings us more control over what's happening. It is so important, I think, to bring cancer athletics into our everyday lives, to make it a part of our schedule. I think about tomorrow and what I'll be doing, and it starts with, what's my exercise plan? Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we're doing a walk. I want to invite everybody to come and begin the morning with that walk. When I thought about my day today, I knew I'd be here at 11. I knew before that we'd have yoga this morning at 7, and it's great to see some of my yoga classmates here. I know that at 4:15 this afternoon, we're doing a 3-mile run with George's group. So I can't wait to do that afternoon run. And when I celebrate and dance tonight over at the England Inn, I'm going to have a drink. And I know I've earned it. I know I've exercised my body. I know my body is going to metabolize those calories just fine. But in thinking about diet, exercise, health, and weight, it is easy to both get stronger, and there's ways I can measure that. I can run faster than I ever could before, swim farther and bike faster. But it also feels different, empowering. I'll go for the next test not so worried, because I know that 6 months after that I'm going to go run another marathon. And even if I walk in across the finish line because I'm tired or fatigued, I know that it's part of a lifestyle that's keeping me strong and healthy and helping the people around me. I remember coming across the finish line in Chicago. And the day we ran Chicago Marathon was a record heat wave. I ran Chicago Marathon at the end of 2007. And it was a marathon that they shut down in the middle because they ran out of ambulances. So many people had gone down from the heat and the humidity. They had an athlete die on the course. It was about 90 degrees with brutal humidity, sun beating down on us. And I remember being in that finishing area, and my parents, my family was there. And I remember thinking, they look exhausted. They've been out in the sun all day. They look terrible.
They need some Gatorade.
They needed some Gatorade. But I also remember looking at them, and I'm all happy. I'm wearing one of those Mylar blankets, even though it's hot, to keep some of the temperature in me, because I'm shivering a little after the marathon. I'm wearing the race medal, and they all look exhausted. But I remember thinking, boy, they're all here because they're trying to find out if I'm okay. They want to know how I'm doing, and this was a chance for me to try to show them I'm strong, I'm healthy. I can't read the next PET scan. I'll need the medical professionals for that job. But I know that I can be as ready as I can be. I'm going to be as strong as I can as a patient. I'm going to do my part every step of the way. And that's diet, sleep, and exercise. on a very regular basis so I can control my own health and what happens to me and promote the health of the people around me. Now for Cancer Athletics, we have started this new group specifically focused on athleticism for patients and survivors. And I will tell you that we are already training athletes. I had the joy of running with one of our first athletes through the Boston Marathon a couple of weeks ago. We have another athlete who's going to run a marathon in Canada tomorrow morning. It'll be our second Cancer Athletic Marathon completion. We've got other people who are beginning our yoga class and who are going for walks. And we're meeting with the gym to establish a much more formalized program that'll give us access to much more equipment and tools and classes at all of their facilities. And as we think about how the program is going to work, one of the things I note, cancer. Cancer is expensive. All kinds of expenses. We've got the cost of insurance. Our insurance companies pay 6 figures for our cancer treatment or more. There are so many outside costs associated that it's hard for us to balance the cancer economy. It's built in a system that basically bankrupts the patient. There are so many costs that it's hard to adjust for. But one of the changes I want us to think about when we think about that cancer economy and our particular role in it is what should we be paying for? What are we responsible to do? So there's lots of talk in changing survivorship, advancing survivorship. And lots of our group talk about the relationship with insurance reimbursement. How can rehab be a reimbursable event? And I want to change that focus for us a little bit. Because in terms of what we're going to buy, what we're going to pay a little more for, it's like buying the organic strawberries. They do cost a little more, and it's a choice that we make. Where are we going to spend the time, the effort, the money? And I want everyone to think about those issues of exercise and diet as a key component of healthcare. Just as important as the medications, the insurance, is how we pay to take care of ourselves. How we create those opportunities to eat well, to exercise, to sleep. Now for Cancer Athletics, we are about to launch a program, and we haven't finalized the pricing. But just as an idea for understanding it, it's going to cost about $2,000 a semester to cover all of the athletes' needs, getting them through a period of treatment, a period of survivorship or rehabilitation. So we're looking for a comprehensive program that'll both involve people exercising together when it's available or communicating online. We've got a Facebook page and a website, so we've got a virtual community where we can talk to each other every day. How far did you run? How far did you walk? How did you feel? So we can talk to each other about our exercise. But I also want to tell everybody here today that you are all invited to participate in our Cancer Athletic program moving forward. And everyone here at the Weekend of Hope is invited to join this team at no cost. So we are still ahead of setting up any pricing schedule. So I want to take this opportunity to offer this invitation. Anyone that wants to come to our website or our Facebook page and sign up and join our team, we'll be happy to offer that daily coaching and counseling, online through email, in person when we get together, race support for anyone that wants to sign up for a marathon, a half marathon, a 10K race, a breast cancer walk, whatever it is in particular that we might want to do. We're putting together a team of other survivors so we can do it together and enjoy that strength of being a survivor's team. Now, it has made a huge change in my life. Can't wait to wake up and go run the next race. I can't wait to be coaching more of my athletes, developing my own skills. I want you all to participate too, because we can get stronger. We can get healthier. We can do it a little bit every single day with diet, exercise, and sleep. We can build our own calendars that revolve around not when we have to go for treatment and not when the next scan is, but what is our choice for our next athletic event. Who are going to be our teammates? And how are we going to do this together? Now, we've got a walk tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We've got a run this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Anyone that doesn't want to go on the walk tomorrow, there's also a 9 a.m. yoga class tomorrow. So whatever it is that everybody is doing, I want to encourage people to put on a Cancer Athlete t-shirt and to go out and exercise together, to help each other, to act as a team in survivorship. And I also want to tell everybody, well, 2 housekeeping notes. One is, please fill out the evaluation forms, because it is very important to Weekend of Hope to get the evaluations back in. And I want to run some more marathons and triathlons and come back and tell you about them next year. I also have a housekeeping detail regarding parking. Anyone that is parked between the hotel and the Jewish Community Center just down the mountain road must move their car right now, or it might get towed. So if you are parked between the hotel and the JCC, right now I want you to move the car back into the lot at the conference center so that they don't get towed. And I want everybody to come back next year wearing a t-shirt and showing off the exercise they've been doing over the past year. I'll stay and answer anyone's questions. And we did start a minute or 2 late, but we're wrapping up pretty much right on time for everybody to get lunch. Thank you so much for being here, for being a part of this community. It really is a great, uplifting experience. And I will see you all on the marathon course.
Thank you.
Thank you.